waiting. And there we go. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey, David. Hey, Penny. How you doing? Alrighty. Now, I wasn't on yesterday. You may or may not have noticed. Me or Penny, both possibly. Mostly I'm good. I'm a wee bit sore. My arthritis has been giving me the fisting of fury. The last couple of days. That's why I wasn't on yesterday. I was sore as all hell. I'm sore today, but I figured, be damned, I'm doing this. I am, and here I am. Consequently, I have not gotten any further progress on the B-17. However, the areas that we need to work on and stuff are not related. We can get it all done. Well, not all, but yeah, you'll see. All will become apparent. Now, as always, light goes on, coffee goes in. Oh. Deary me. Oh, hey, I can show you the state of play on the undercarriage paint job as far as where we've touched it up, and it's coming up quite well. Yes, it has. Anyway, round we come. Now, as you can see, I've done literally nothing since our last stream. I've not even moved stuff. Lazy? You betcha. Now, here we go. Mind you, I have done, at least despite, excuse me for a moment whilst I get closer and get everything in order. Dearly. Now, let me just there. Here we go. Get a bit closer in. There we go. There. There's the spot I want to be at. Alrighty. Well, hey, Big Racer, how you doing, man? Now, first up, the undercarriage. That still a bit of seam work to be done, but it's coming along quite nicely overall, I think. It's possibly better down there, but I think with one more application of paint, we should be able to be rid of that seam fairly well. As an aside, there's the Bombay. Yeah, a bit unhappy about that being crooked, but hey, such is life. Now, so we might get back onto that at some stage. But first, we've got a few little things to put on here. We've got a cowling to put on here, and something I discovered along the way. I'll quickly just. I should probably zoom out a bit here, right? I reckon because it's bound quite well there now, and that is actually facilitating. I reckon we can get this if we use a bit of activator. Finally, get that to dry. We'll get into the right position there. Most of the rest of this is actually pretty snug now. And I discovered something similar here, I believe it was. Boom. That'll happen for us. It's quite nice here now. Happy with that. So I think that's going to facilitate, ultimately, that little maneuver. So we're going to do that as well. In fact, that's going to be our first port of call. Yes, it will. Now, once you've done that, what we'll do is, and you know, I don't reckon I'll even necessarily need a whatchamacallit, rubber band to hold it. We'll see. I reckon I might be lucky on this one. Do you feel lucky? Or do you? And the answer is yes, I do. There's something I forgot to mention, or I've been forgetting to mention for some time. If you guys want to throw links to your channels up on my chat board, do feel free. Yeah. There you go. That's where I was going with it. This plug is actually going to say it is good that they've got it this solidly done. But there we go. Sometimes it gets a bit, what's the word? I don't know if frustrating is the right word. It's probably an exaggeration. All right. Now I'll get this out of the way for the time being, shall I? I think it's a good idea. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, this open. Deedly. Activate brush. This is now consigned to activating. Activate. Oh, I'm a silly bugger at times. And anyway. Deedly. There we go. Right in there is our spot. And I reckon we can win this time. Yes, I do. Because it's feeling like it will do so easily. It just needs a bit of assistance. And I reckon this will do the job for us kids this time. Get over here. Should have let the activator dry a bit for a bit longer. We'll see how we go anyway. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, hey, King Fox, how you doing? That's cool, Penny. Nice one. I'm actually going to approach some. There's a place where just underneath where I go to learn languages, and okay, no, I will need the rubber band. They do 3D printing, which I'm probably going to be hitting them up. Get out of there, damn you. Out of there. And that is the peril with these, isn't it? Come on, out you come. Out you come. Oh, you little. Oh, you bitch of a thing. Hope I don't have to cut it out. I might. No, it's just a problem. Shouldn't have gone for that. There we go. Saw that coming. But maybe I don't care in this circumstance. That's not what. This is my primary objective. Tweezers. I can reattach that. Quite easy. There we go. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, it's gone right into there. Dear, oh dear, kids. That backfired on me quite dramatically, didn't it? Never mind. Little. Okay, I'm going to have to cut it out. That's a bitch. And it's probably not the engine to a bad angle too, I would suggest. Hang on. Unless. Yeah, scissors, something. Well, that sucks. Or, here's an idea. Best of a bad job is it is actually still holding that in position. This is undeniable. I'm actually going to let it sit there for the time being, because if I'm going to cut it out or need to bind it, it's already bound. It's a ship bind. I might need to refix the engine, shit, yada, yada, yada. I'm definitely going to need to redo the cowling, but it is holding it together. I'm leaving it there. Ah, okay. PLA. So I'm guessing, by the way you worded, that you're an Aberdeen fan there, King Fox. This time I'll let this stuff dry properly. That was possibly part of the issue of that other one over there. We will see. We will see. Now there will come a point where if this doesn't roll, I'm just going to go, you know what? I'm going to just crystal clear it. Which is not ideal as an outcome, but that's if that's the case, you know. It has yet to be determined that that's what's happened. Oh well. Hope your side wins then, mate. My side doesn't win at the moment. That's because I'm a rugby boy and I'm Australian, and I just cry when the Wallabies play. Yes, I do. It breaks my little heart. Yes, I remember the days. Yes, I do. The days when the Wallabies would win regularly. These days, bunch of Nancy boys, it tells you. All right, let's see how we go with this one. Hopefully, I don't have to go now. Yeah, again, I don't have that. I've got to get myself some of that baking or cooking twine. Hopefully, I don't go through the same issue as I did with the other engine. We shall see. We shall see. Now we'll give this a bit longer. I might not even have to if I hold this for 45, you know. I believe that's the drill. Might as well get myself a nil. How long into the game? I actually used to play football at one stage. I was the centre half. I had no idea that I was a very big centre half. I was in high school. I was 6 foot tall and 14 stone. I thought, oh, everyone's that size, aren't they? I have reason to believe that's pretty big for that age. Almost. Anyway, and then I went through a growth spurt. And at 19, I was 6'2" and 19 stone. And I thought to myself, that's a wee bit big to play soccer. That much I knew. So I went and played rugby. But I do, and I enjoy soccer still. That's what we call it over here, soccer. Football. I enjoyed it. It's a good game. I just got too big to play it, that's all. Very droll. This will bind if I... Okay, let's do this. I'm going to be unhappy. I can see that coming. See, it's already starting to make the jam. And there we go. Fisting of Fury. Never mind, Rob. Never mind. I am confident that will bind. Now, the trials and tribulations. Now, what we can do in the meantime. We can certainly do that one. And the corresponding part on the other. Do I want to reattach that engine whilst the other one dries on the grounds that I'm... No, I might as well do them at the same time when the time comes, hey? That would make sense. Now, so what we're going to do is while that's drying, because we can get all this shit back on track pretty sharply, I may as well do that second coat of Boeing grey along the seam of the fuselage, and then we will see how these are travelling. I'm feeling very confident with that one. Maybe. This one I'm going to have to cut out, as in the rubber band, that is. And I may have to straighten that engine. We'll see. Next. Here. There we go. All right. Now, just go like that. There we go. Actually, that's a good working angle. Convenience. Now, Boeing grey. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit more seam work here. Here's something I'll actually while I'm here. This is a detail you generally aren't going to notice unless you look at the aircraft really closely from this sort of an angle. Let me see if I can get a good view for you. Maybe. Now, if we look, you'll see there's actually a door there. So you can walk out onto this beam here, or if it was a real one. And there's also can't quite see it, but there's a door on that side as well. So you can walk on a proper real B-17 along that beam from the comms room to the cockpit, one would assume. And there you have it. Now zoom right out, move the camera a bit more. Shake, 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 ba ba da ba. Shake, 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 ba ba. Shake my painter. Shake my painter. Ow. Yeah, I'm stopping. It's okay, guys. Nah. Alrighty. Having used it recently, it's not requiring too much mixing. I must say, it's the most convenient angle that it sits at there, just like that, isn't it? Convenience. Yeah. Right. One thing I might also do, while I've got the bone grey out, once I've done this, do I want to? No, I don't. I was considering doing some touch-ups on the actual wings, on the paint there. Then it dawned on me that I'm actually going to be, handling the wings, so perhaps not. Perhaps not, kids. Now, let's try and this thing a bit more. Alrighty, now, by the time I've got this done, I'm hoping that we'll be able to take, in fact, I reckon we should, theoretically, be able to take the rubber bands off the engines, and hopefully we will have tried. Alright, might just smooth that out now. something that may dictate how long I go for. Wouldn't mind. I don't have any where I need to be today until early afternoon. I have a Latin lecture. I've been on for a while now. Or I'm happy to be on for as long as we're making progress, but I can tell you now that my back is already starting to flip. As far as backs flip the bird, my back is starting to do so. That may be a factor. So we'll see how we roll. Yeah. Still, if that's the worst I have to deal with, it's all good. I'm actually going for a medical marijuana appointment on Monday. The talk's fantastic. And if it is, oh yeah, I'll be happy. I've heard a lot of good things. I think we're starting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure as to whether I'm going to want to go over it again. I might. It is looking a bit nicer. All right. This sounds actually quite good. On the whole. Now. This isn't the entirety of touch-ups in this color. This is more about just tidying up the seam. Alright, slowly but surely. Now, Once we've got that on and cleaned our brush, obviously, we shall see how these engines are going. And then all being well, we can start attending to a few other matters. Yes, we can. Alrighty. Now, brush there. I don't like grabbing it there. I get very nervous about these windows. If I were to knock them in, yeah, I'd be in a world of unhappiness. Yes, I would. Now. So. Aha, here we are. That's what I'm looking for. Together. Oh. So, next on our agenda, we have no agenda today. Alright, give that a good solid rinse. Yeah, we'll have a look at these engines. Look after your brush, and it will look after you. Now, next, let's get to the one I'm going to cut out. Being this one. Still no. Better. That's the one I didn't do the activation on properly. Let's see how the other one's travelled. Oh, and of course this has come out. But both of them have can fix. That's not a problem. It's a feature. And oh, that's a good one. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, that one's pretty good. All right. All right. Now, that poses the question, do I give this one more crack? That picture of the thing. Can fix. Having gone this far, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm not going to worry about gluing that back into position until such time as it's. Hopefully, this doesn't come off. If it does, hold on to control and breathe. This, in the meantime, needs to go in here. Now, this time, before I get back onto that one, let's get, if with this, I am actually quite pleased with that. That's not perfect, but it's a damn sight better than it was. It's overall pretty good. Now, let's get our bits on. Bit goes on, bit goes off. So, in fact, we can get this one. So before I do that, do I want to consider getting the hydraulic tank back in position, or do I want to do that? I'll do that after I've got the engines on. Now, do I want to go activator with this? Yes, I do. Yes, I must admit I'm rather keen on this sort of a gear. It does look like it does some. Well, let's hit. I believe the the crowd goes wild. Alrighty. Now, I seem to recall being told that who you support in Scottish football is often a reflection of what faith you follow. Now, was it that Celtic are Protestant and Rangers are Catholic, or the other way around? Yeah. After asking Foxy Bilkins, that sort of, because I'm sure. Now, well, I did it before was gluing here, wasn't it? So this we shall do again. And this time, however, I'm going Mr. Needle Nose. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I'll stop him right there. Oh dear. Rather looking forward to getting this done, if only this was to get onto something new. Well, actually, no, even then I'm not. I'm finishing for the vodka. And then when that's done, get onto something new. And that would be nice. Their first port of call will be a Mustang. Well, 2 Mustangs and a Messerschmitt. It doesn't quite, fortunately for the listener, the viewers, 2 Mustangs and a Messerschmitt doesn't fit into the same rhythm as 2 turntables and a microphone. Or you'd be getting some sort of quaint variant on that, but you could probably do without. So, anyway, but that's what all the new kits will be. And now have a penalty. Oh dear. Oh, that's a, you got to give it to goalies when they save a penalty. That's requires a fair bit of, or perhaps another way you could look at it, I guess, is how is it that the strikers failed to put the ball? There's certain points you can put a ball to where the goalie shouldn't get to. And if you're not doing that as a pro, what the hell are you doing there? What the hell are you doing? All right, let's get this on. Don't have too long. Sort of okay. The King Fox, if you're on currently, I remember being told that religion's a factor in some clubs in Scottish football. Like I was told, I think either of Celtic or Rangers, one or the other, one's Protestant, the other's Catholic. Is there a thing like that with Aberdeen as a club or any of the other clubs? How does this roll? Was I told bollocks? Here's another question. Boom. There she goes, kids. Back in position. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Oh, here we go. 16 pints. Right. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Well, I'm trying to think if there's any recipes I can think of that are going to require you to go through pints and pints of milk. I guess batters do, but it's a fast way to a coronary when you're talking that much. I got, yeah. How does your, if you don't mind my asking, how does your friend not know this? Oh dear, yeah, it's a tad inconvenient that way. Totally is. Okay, now this one goes on like that. Yes, I do have this paint job wrong, but never mind. Let's do this one. And then I am going to have another crack at that other one. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Then, you know, I'm still feeling positive about that. I am. While that's dry, we'll get stuck in the couple of zombies. Yes, we will. Now, in the meat. Rice pudding. There's a win. My mum used to make kick-ass rice pudding. She really did. And we used to get strawberry jam. Mash it through. Oh, God, I've done that for so long. You know? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I might do that. Oh, trying to keep my weight down. Oh, you've given me evil thoughts, children. You Yes, you have. Yes, you have, boys and girls. You give me evil thoughts. Oh, evil culinary thoughts. What's more? Oh dear, oh dear. Although I am baking today, so that will probably prevent me from. Mm. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Bread and butter pudding. Oh yeah, baby. That's the ticket. Oh yeah, mum. That's another one my mum used to do. Kick ass. Oh, it was the balls. It really was. Now I've actually inherited all my mum's cookbooks, and I'm making her Christmas cake this year. In fact, I have made followed her Christmas cake recipe. Did a couple of trial runs during the year, and as far as just doing the cake itself, and yeah, nice. Yeah, I got the paint job on this one howlingly wrong, but that's an easy fix, really. Boom. I think. Yep. Boom. All right. Now, that's annoying. Never mind. Um, well, the recipe does vary according to dimensions of cake, obviously. Um, the dimensions that I've got I've made 3 5-inch square cakes and one 9-inch square. Now, for the 5-inch square, my mum reckoned, well, the recipe calls for 1.5 tablespoons applied 3 times over the course of a fortnight, which is to say you bake it, you let it cool down, yada, yada, yada. 1, wait a week. 2, wait a week. 3, then you wrap it and let it mature. And with that 1.5 tablespoons, you put half either side. For 9-inch, it's 2.5. Same drill. Ha ha ha! Is the cake scale 1:48? No, mate. It's a 1:1 cake, mate. Now, here we go. Let's just give this a bit of a freshen out of the surface here. Just to help it along. I will get that. I'll have to tidy that up. If the whole engine comes off, I'm not actually even that bothered. In truth. Now, how you doing, Helibal? Now, so that's what I want to do. And in this instance, we're going with this. This time I'm going to let the bloody thing dry. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because you can't be expecting the results if you don't use it correctly. Or if that would seem a fair idea, you know what I'm saying? Now, once we've gotten this attended to, at least to a point, we'll get onto that, we're back onto that wing. And then beyond the painting here, I'm actually quite happy with how that's come together overall. It's pretty solid. Once the touch-ups are done, I mean, there's still a gap, but it's not that bad. I can tidy that up with a bit of crystal clear. She'll come up looking pretty. But you can't quite see what I'm waffling about. Yep. You can still see there is still a gap, and that's where I'll hit with the crystal clear. But I reckon just a little bit of that. This area here is quite good. So let's get most of that's pretty good. Gets a bit rumpty around here. But that's where we can use various tidy ups and hide that accordingly. Now, activator will have dried. You can just get out of the way for the time being. I don't want you to get involved in this little equation. Now, that should be plenty, you would think. Alright, and bam. Now, I'm going to hold that for a little while and then I'm going to rubber band it. But as you can see, theoretically, it should be able to do its thing. Alright. That's going to be a bit. Actually, I wonder. I have a cunning plan, maybe. That's binding quite well already. Might even just hold it for a bit longer. That's going to work fantastic if I can just. Alright, we're doing this the easy way. As I said, I'm not that bothered if that engine comes off, I can fix. It's just not ideal. One more. Yeah, actually, yeah. One more. Oh, you little. Got you now. Around. Dear me. Right. Roll that to the front. Okay. Gotcha now. Ha ha! Yes. And you know, if I just cut that out off rather than try and I can even glue this back into position. And there was much rejoicing, kids. All right. Starting to feel a bit chipper about all of that. Now, so, mouthful of coffee. Now, once I've gotten that on, we can start getting stuck into the wheel body of the other one. But foist, now is that on? That is. Bing. There we go. Places. That's almost. Actually, that's how I did it before. I've had this situation before with these. And gravity is actually my friend, if I like correctly. Almost. Right. Let's see. A little messy here. probably not even going to be noticed on the phone. So much. Just make sure that it won't get in the way. It'll still supply the visual aspect for that angle. Better idea with this, I reckon. Here we go. Let's face it, at the end of the day, it's the visual stuff we're after. So, if I look at it from that angle, you're not even going to see the difference. It's just going to make it nice and easy. And you know, while I'm here, how comfy do I feel about doing that? So if I'm going to cut that little band off, pretty comfy. Let's do it, I say. That's what I say, let's do it. Oh, sorry, I thought you were making a joke about my cake caliber. Yes, it's 1:72, mate. If it was, as you can imagine, if it was 1:48, I'd be, with hands like, I'd be truly colossal. Thank you, Penny, for answering on my behalf. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Alright. I'll just make it a bit loose. We should be fine. I'm going to go back to Vader again. I do like this stuff, I've got to say. It's for those moments when you just want to go, right, I want this on now. Boom. It's good stuff. Alrighty. Once this is on, we can cheerfully say, finally, this will be the first time I've gotten all 4 engine cowlings on. That'll be a bit exciting in my eyes. Let it dry, and then we'll hit the glue. Push that all the way in. That's going to be a pain in the ass to get out. Never mind. It's the end of the world. I know it. No, it totally is. Now, pardon me. So our next objectives will be, well, our next ones are pretty easy actually. And then, because what all they are, there's a couple of things here and there, so we'll do them. In the meantime, Alrighty. Let us some there's the correct angle, and on she goes. Boom. Have to hold it for just a little while. Boom. There's our cowlings all on. Yeah, hang on. That's just the way it looked. Now, some of these, it's not quite straight, no. Ah, there's why. Maybe just hold it for a bit longer. That's all right. Now, let's see. Yeah, that's better. Now, there are, of course, painting touch-ups required, some more than others. That one's a shocker. But the engine cowlings are on. Winning. Next, we shall zoom out a bit. Now, turn them over. Go this one first. Let's get the relevant part, shall we? They're in here somewhere. Eins, zwei, drei, just looking for the other one. There was one more. Come now. Where are you? Robin. Is it in one of these? It'll be in that. There's nothing in that. Why is it in here? Or that. I'm missing. It'll be in here somewhere. I guarantee you it's in this box. If I don't find it immediately, we'll just get stuck in putting the other bits on. because it is here somewhere. Just playing hide and seek with me. It might even be under this the rim there with the box. That wouldn't be the first time I found something there. Oh, hang on. Two other spots I'll quickly look before I get down to gluing stuff in. Nope. And where's my blue box? It might be in there, perhaps, maybe. Not so for that. It's probably a bit big. So, no, I didn't think so. Wonder where I put it. Or where it is more is the point, not where I put it. Anyway, let's get these on. Now, I'll track that down in due course. So, on the now with the wings, there's a quick little aside. They reckon to do the right up to the wheelbase before you put them in. I'm trying to decide if I want to roll that way or whether I think I'd be better served to do the wheelbase once the the wings are on, because that way you're not got loose parts is the theory. The other part being, I guess, from the size side perspective, it will be easier to work with that just goes on like that, nice and easy, and there's a part that goes there, know where they are at least. Alright, and that in turn goes there. I'll be frustrated till I find it, I know that. It's just the way my brain rolls. So, so you actually need to slide that in a little bit. Do you? Well, Jesus, guys, really? Okay, so this I'm going to have to show you because it's a wee bit frustrating. In fact, you can probably see it from there. This is supposed to go into there. Really? Hopefully that's enough. Boom. There we go. Now, now, let's get that on. Nice. Now, this one. Boom. And I know it fits quite nicely. So we'll get that one on. Okay. Boom. Now once they've dried, other bits go on. Yes, they do. Yeah. Anyway. Now. Do I want to take the punt? Cut that off now? No, I don't. Oh, I'll wait. Yes, I will. And what do I think? And I do occasionally think it's true. Just a quick scan over here. See if for some reason part I'm not finding is over here. No, it is not. Just thought I'd check. I'll go search and destroy a bit later on and find it. Yes, I will. Now, although I might, once we've got this on, once we get this on, I'm going to get the hydraulic tank back in on that wing. I need to cut that off before I can do that. Yeah. Right, now I'm going to have another quick scan of this piece. One thing I am going to grab is that. There we go. Now, I'm going to have another quick look. Sometimes when you don't find stuff, it's just that you're being a blind bastard. Certainly has been my lived experience. Why is this in this box? It is not related to anything to do with the B-17. It's Lancaster stuff. Actually, I do know why. I was using stuff from it for the C-47. Okay. Now, I'm not seeing it. I'm feeling it under there. Rubbing. Alright. So it's not in there. That's a little annoying and potentially concerning. It may even be under this shit, who knows? But I'll worry about that later. Now, in the meantime, people, this will change to its position in now. The question will be, which knows will be easy enough. We're going to go straight tweezers and then a toothpick. That's what we're going to do. Now, I should grab this from the bottom. Be better. Suggest. It's totally not what I wanted to have happen, but it'll do. Get here. Over the other way. Come on. Alright, you're playing hard to get. Some people play hard to get. I play hard to win. Cheesy Grim for the Big Mouth. You can name that movie. It's going to be trickier than I thought. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. And it ain't over the fucking rainbow. Boom. I'm not unhappy with that as an outcome. Boom. I'll take that. So that wing's coming along quite well. In many ways. Okay, zoom out. Now, all right. I'm feeling brave, kids. Let's see. Once I've cut this off, let's see how we're traveling. Then, actually, if all is well, I'm going to be. I'll put the hydraulic tank into that one. Then, yes, I still need to find that part there, but that's a thing. Entirely separate thing. Then we're going to have to get stuck into the wheelbase, which is what I wanted to get onto anyway. Now, to that end, good people, scissors. I found ones with decent practice. Look at that. I can actually get my fingers into that. Unlike those other ones. Here we go. And I can take that. I'm not that needs that's good. Yeah. I'm not unhappy with that. As far as yeah, that's a big improvement on what the seam was and what the gap was. Now I'm going to be doing a little bit of crystal clear work on that, I reckon. I might. That's crystal clear point. What can I do here? Generally, we are now at that point where it's a question bit of Bit of crystal clear, bit of rubbing down. But, yeah, not unhappy. Not unhappy at all. Right, now, let us... So I'm guessing on that front that you're a fan of Celtic but no fan of Rangers. I'm told football games in the UK are quite something to experience. One of my sisters, my family is actually from the UK. They lived with my sisters. All my siblings were young, and I was born over here. When she went over to the UK years ago, um, she went to a football match, and she said it was amazing. In terms of when the crowd leaps, you got no option. With excitement, you got no option but to do the same because of the sheer volume of people. Oh, what's up, Helibar? Or are you a Celtic fan? Fun fact, as far as it goes, now bearing in mind I'm born in Australia, so my options are many, but my grandfather's side was Chelsea. But my father's side, this is actually where he came from, was Tottenham. And I got to follow him in Tottenham years ago when I was in my early teens. And on either front, I haven't done too badly, I would suggest. I believe they're both fairly good clubs and successful ones. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I know that from memory, and bear in mind, it's been some little while since I was paying really real attention. The both clubs, like I said, do really well for themselves. Oops, Daisy got a little too. Fairly successful ones. So at that point, hey. And as I said earlier, my main sport's actually rugby. As an Australian, that's an unhappy subject at the moment. Now, we're doing rather well. So, let's see. All right. Interesting. Now there's here. This is the main wheel strut. This one. And there's supposed to be a little point inside there for it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ah, indeed there is. Oh, well done, Revell. You have delivered, as you have said, would have said. Now, in fact, there's 3 points. I need to make sure I get the right one, so I'm going to look at the yachts. Because, yeah, that makes sense. All right, what happens here? I'll even see if I can zoom in for this. Let me get a mouthful of coffee. Oh, that's the stuff. All right, let's see if I can show you what I'm looking at here. That's probably as good as it's going to get. Now, you see, there's 2 holes there. That's for a strut that goes. There's a big strut, and part of that will go into. You'll see there's a little thing there. It goes in there, whereas the rest of it just goes bang in there. And then on top of that, there's a little strut where 2 things go in there. And oh fuck! Okay, I might want to hang on a moment. There we go. This isn't that sufficiently dried. Which to be needs more glue. Come here, out you come then. Where are you going to dry there? Out you come. Let's fix that one up. That one's no. To be fair, it just needs to be allowed to dry. I'm being a bit pushy. Maybe I should just take my wins from today and get onto my wheelbase tomorrow and let the shit and other things around it dry. That's not such a silly idea, you know. Rubbing. To do that or not to do that is the question. Well, that was a smooth one. All right, you think I might be well served to let that dry. I mean, it'll stay in position, but let's not push the point. You know what I'm saying? And even to a point, I'll do that. The other one's pretty sound. But I'll do the whole lot together tomorrow. Yeah, because this still needs to dry as well. Yeah, we're just gonna hold that for a moment just to get that a bit more nicely into position, and then I'm going to wind the stream up. Oh, you can't see quite what I'm doing. And then I'm going to wind the stream up, I reckon. Because I've hit that point where shit just needs to dry. That's fine. And then we'll get on to, but yeah, had a few dramas. Well, not dramas, but we fixed a lot of shit up. Got a bit more. That fuselage is starting to look quite acceptable now. Happy with today's outcomes. Yes, I am. Light goes out. We'll let that shit dry. Now, I'm hoping to be back tomorrow. All being well, I will. Oh, hey, White Wolf, how you doing? Bought it for 99 cents. B29 would be huge. I'm sorry to say you've caught me just as I'm about to wind things up. But thank you for swinging past. I do appreciate it. The 1:48 would be big. The 1:72 is not small. Let's not be shy. Anyway, that's me done for today. We've had some good success with our finally getting the gaps on the engine base sealed up. I was pretty happy with that. Got most things starting to happen now. I'm a bit grumpy about not being able to find that part, but we'll leave that discussion there. I will track it down. Now, usual wind-up spiel. First-time viewers, you all know what I'm going to ask you to do. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you'd like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Can you again guess what I'm about to ask you to do? Follow, like, or subscribe. Glue. Chelsea. Oh no. Ooh. 30 minutes isn't. See, sorry to distract White Wolf, but I'm just answering Penny. You see, here's the thing, and it's true of any sport. It's the last quarter of a game that decides who wins. You can be, how much in front. If your fitness isn't there in that last few minutes, you got two chances: shit show and no show. Just saying. Anywho. Yes, White Wolf. The glue should be sufficiently dry after, well, even a minute that you can let release your grip on the matter. To dry solidly. When it comes to ref calls, always remember 50% of the crowd hates them. I'd never be a referee, man. Anyway, but for glue to fully bind and get rock solid, I'm a firm believer in leaving it sit for 40 minutes. Man, then you should be absolutely apples. Yeah. Anyhow, 2 hours there we have it. Okay, 45 minutes is what I've generally been working with I should be dry enough to work with now, sort of a caper, but 2 hours to dry solidly. There we have it, kids. There's an actual figure for us to roll with. Winning. Thank you. Anyway, now that I've said all those things, tomorrow I'll be back, all being well, unless my back and knee gives me a sufficient amount of grief that I'm just going, nah, to everything. You're welcome, David. My pleasure. And I'll be back tomorrow, as I said, all being well. And all being well, I will not only be back tomorrow, but I'll be back same kit time, same kit channel. And here you go. Yeah, that's totally true, White Wolf. Anyway, I'm off, and hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See yous.